At HSN for over a decade. And look, I'm not shining this directly into camera. It would be far too bright, right? Would blow everything out. This is your ultra bright, brand new. This is the launch. You have never seen this one before. Just take a look at your screen. You're gonna see just how ultra bright this flashlight is. But here's the cool thing. Not only is there 5 modes on here, but there is a zoom function on here. So maybe you're just out taking that evening stroll. Maybe you're out walking the dog, right? Maybe it's during an emergency, maybe you're hiking, maybe you're boating or camping. It is lightweight, it is powerful, but you are not gonna burn through a ton of batteries because it is rechargeable. 5 flexible payments, $5.99 on a flexible payment here to get your brand new Bell & Howell TacLight Max Deluxe rechargeable flashlight. Your item number is 813155, and our guest is Lou Caputo today. Lou, this thing, I mean, I read that it was ultra bright. I can't even point it near the cameras here. It'll blow everything out.
It's crazy, crazy bright.
Wow.
You know, and here's the other thing I love about this. No more batteries.
Yes.
Okay. Well, because usually when you get a flashlight, any kind of a big flashlight, you're gonna buy the big batteries, right? Thank you. I got my extra lighting over here. This has built-in rechargeable batteries, plus we give you the cord, plus you get the pouch for this. Now, what I love about this though, how substantial it feels in the hand, okay? You know, listen, I like having a small flashlight that gives me lots of light, but sometimes you want that big one. It just feels really good when you're walking out there in the woods with this. Now, there is an activator button right here, okay? First time you press it, right there. Activator button, okay? First time you press it, you're gonna get the super bright, then you're gonna go down to medium, low, then we're gonna get the strobe, and then we're gonna get the SOS feature on there. So all those are built in. One thing that's interesting about this one, Ty, you found the lanyard, is that it has a zoom feature. And that's not something we've seen in a while on one of our lights. So when we bring the lights down, I want to show everybody how, first of all, how crazy bright this is, but second of all, that amazing zoom feature that's on this, because it is very cool.
Well, and that's what's cool too, because when you have it kind of all the way open, it is huge how much light you get. But sometimes you're at the breaker box. Sometimes you're somewhere where you need to focus it, like there, you need to focus it a little more.
That's a lot of light.
Subject. This is a ton of light. All right, we're gonna hit on the back wall here.
Look at the back wall here. Now watch, I'm gonna go next to the Christmas tree to the right, but watch this. I can focus this in and see how that beam of light is getting smaller and smaller till you go all the way in. Now this is visible from 7 nautical miles away, and I think you can see that. But if I want to get a wider area, then I'm gonna rotate this out. And now, Ty, we're going floor to ceiling about 30 feet up. I'm gonna say 25 feet easily. But then again, I can just zoom that right back in if I want to. And that's the high setting. Then we can do medium, low. We've got that strobe feature. Then we've got the SOS feature. So all of these features built into the site. Oh, and I want to show you something else kind of cool. Let's bring the lights back up real quick, because I want to show you something, wow, really neat about this. 1,000 lumens coming out of this thing. All right, 2 things.
Cool.
We call it a TacLight because it's rugged, okay? So I'm going to show you real quick what that means. Here's a block of wood. Here's a nail. Here's a flashlight. These are metal cases that these are in. You're like, what are you gonna do with this? I'm not recommending you do this at home, but I'm saying in a pinch if you had to, watch this. You can take your flashlight, drive a nail with it, and then ba-boom. Light still works, not a mark on this thing anywhere on this frame. So this is very tough. But here's the other thing. We're not always out there on a beautiful day working with our lights. Sometimes it's cold. So we've got a lightsicle right here. Take a look at this. We actually took this and we froze it, and that light works absolutely perfectly.
The durability of this thing. So you mentioned kind of that substantial feel in your hand. At the same time, it's not even a pound, right? So if you do put this in your backpack, if you throw it in your bag or your purse, whatever you need, easy. But it's got that nice substantial feel. It can double as a hammer, apparently. And then you can see, look how ultra bright it is. And Lou, the fact that you can zoom in, it is not a feature we see. And when we do see the feature, the price goes way up on something like that. But sometimes, like I said, if you're down at the breaker box, if you're somewhere where you need to really see, to focus that light is a great feature to have. And then multiple controls on there, weather light. Sometimes you don't need ultra bright 1,000 lumens, right? You're up in the attic, you're down in the basement. Maybe you're just looking for something in the closet. You're out walking the dog, right? You don't want to scare your neighbors. You could scare your neighbors with this, but you have a low setting you could put it on. $29.95. This is the launch. This is the first time you're you're getting to see this.
Take a look at this right here. I want you to take a look and see the bulb that's in this. Okay, now this uses Ty's favorite kind of LED, which is the...
Oh, is this the chips on board? Or
no.
is this the surface mount diode?
Surface mount diode, right there. Right. So you've got an SMD right in the middle of this. And I want you to see right there, look at that. The way that that looks, that little square, gives you all that light. I'm not going to turn it on, guys, so don't worry. Yeah. But watch this. This is how the zoom function works. Notice how it looks like it's getting bigger back there. Really, what we're doing is we're moving the glass in front of it, focusing the light down as I rotate this. So that's what's going to give you that amazing zoom feature. And that's why we say, yeah, this is visible 7 nautical miles away. You want to bring the lights down again?
Yeah, let's do it.
Feeling that? Okay, let's do that.
Because when we're talking about a flashlight, right, you take a look at it and you say, okay, but what kind of light are we getting? We can say 1,000 lumens, but does that mean something to anybody? I'll show you what 1,000
lumens looks
here,
Ty,
like.
That's what it means.
That's what, I like me 1,000 lumens. Look at that. Okay, take a look at the amount of light that you're getting.
And this right here, I love this zoom feature on this. You know what's funny too? When I take my dogs out in my backyard, I had the old TacLights and I love them, but then we got these and I started taking the dogs outside. I used to have to follow them with the lights. Yeah. Now I can just go to full wide and I got the whole yard lit up just like that.
Right,
so I can watch them when they're doing their business out there, but if I want to see, you know, exactly what's going on, look at this.
Right.
I can just zoom right in on that and get that up close and personal.
I love that zoom feature. You can, okay, here it is. But all the way zoomed out here, I'm gonna move mine so you can see out of one flashlight, how much space that you're getting if you are going camping. If you have any kind of land on your property at all and you go out there and take a look, or just a backyard where the dogs run around, or you're just taking the trash out, you've got the power you need. Or in case of an emergency, here's the cool thing, yeah, there it is. Here's the cool thing too, in the case of an emergency where like the family has to gather in the living room and you're looking, this one will light up everybody in the living room, plenty of space for everyone to walk around and get what they need in case of an emergency. We all need a flashlight, but what are you getting out of your flashlight? Are you getting 1,000 lumens? Are you getting a zoom feature on your flashlight? Are you getting 5 different modes? And on top of that, does your flashlight burn through batteries?
Right.
See, I think, Lou, like, in the case of an emergency, or even if you're walking the dog, grab the flashlight, go outside, click it, oh, batteries are dead.
It makes a huge difference having something that's rechargeable, because number one, you can recharge this. I've got like a solar panel at home that I can plug into devices to recharge them. So in an emergency, like a hurricane or something, I can use that. I've got an EcoFlow that I can plug it into. So I'm not running to the store worrying like, you know, do I have a big tub of batteries in an emergency? All I need is something that'll generate a little bit of power, and I can recharge this over and over and over and over again.
Yeah, here it is. Oh, and you're getting your pouch. Here is your recharger that you see right here, right? A pouch to hold it. This is how you're going to recharge it. It's USB. That's all you need. Plug it. I mean, you could charge it off your computer if you wanted to. This is what you're getting, $29.95. Powerful, lightweight, big time flashlight here, a lot of light, multiple modes, and that flash mode. Sometimes if we're by the side of the road, set up, you need that
it's a great safety feature.
Yeah,
it really is.
Really great features here, and I love the little lanyard here. Take it out with you. All right, that's the first airing we've ever done on this. Today was the launch. I'm glad you're joining us here early, 813-155. That is your item number here. Okay, Lou, come with me.
All right, Ty.
Come with me.
Let's go.
Because I was reading about this, and I have to know how this works. Hey, hang out with me, because I was reading this, and I thought, really? Like, this is, you can just slap